This is AS Stats, and we're on Unit 2, and we're looking at 2.6 cumulative frequency curves. Again, something you'll have done before and should be pretty familiar with. Cumulative frequency curves enable us to estimate how many of the items of data fall below a particular value. For large data sets, they are also used to estimate medians, quartiles, and percentiles for the data. For grouped data, cumulative frequencies must be plotted against the upper class boundaries. So we're going to go then 2 and then 8. 8 plus 10, 18, 26, 31 and 31. And I'm going to jump then to the other one. So it says draw a cumulative frequency curve. So I've sort of jumped ahead on that one and kind of got us going. So we need to go up as high then as 31 up here. Annoyingly, that's the way the scale's going to work. And then it goes from 30 up to 65 here. So I've kind of started here and then gone to 30, and then every 5 squares I've gone for 10. That's my weight in kilograms, and then I plot then from there. So what is it I'm actually plotting? 2 I'm plotting against then 35, of course. So I've then gone to 35 here, and that's 2. The next one then is 8, and that's at 40. The next one is 50, and that's 18. The next one then is 26, and that's at 60. The next one then is 31, that's 65. So it's quite an odd shape cumulative frequency curve. We normally expect that more with kind of an S shape, but that's what we have then from there. The next thing then says estimate how many passengers weigh over 55 kilograms. So how do we do that? You go to 55 here, 50, 60, 55, I do my arrow up and I go across, and then I'm reading that off then at 22. Now remember, 22 is the amount of passengers who would be below 55, so we need to subtract then that from 31. So I've written then for part B, 31 take away 22, then it's going to be 9 passengers. Estimate the median and the interquartile range. So we have 31, which is quite an annoying number to be dealing with, but I'm sure we can suss it out. So 31 divided by 2 gives us 15.5, so that would be 15 there, and that would be 16, so 15.5. I think we're going to be reading off round about there, is my best guess. And if I go down here, so this is my Q2. Hopefully you can see this. Alright, so it's my 15, 16 across to there and down. So where are we? 40, 46 and 48. I'm going to go for 47 and a half. Nah, 40, 46. Very hard to say, isn't it? I think 47 and a half. Then is what I'll go for my median. So median Q2 47 and a half. That's possibly up for debate. Let's get my Q1 and my Q3 in then as well. So we're looking for 7 3/4 going along here. So that's 6, 7 3/4 is as close to 8 really as you're going to get, isn't it? So this is my Q1 value. Go across here and then down here. Q1. And what are we on then? So that would be 38, 39, so I'm going to go 39 and a half. Q3, 23 and a quarter. So there's 20, there's 22, that's 24, so we're just then over here. So 22, 24, so just over 23 and a quarter. So that's my Q3 value going there. And will we just stick on 56, 50? Is it 56 and a quarter? It's very hard to tell. I'm going to go for 56. And my interquartile range then, IQR is, no it's not 39.5, it is, let's roll that out. 56, take away 39.5. 16.5. That's what we have there. Part D then says estimate the 10th percentile. So we need to try and think about this. Effectively, the median is the 50th percentile, so that's that. So we're looking for the bottom 10%. So the bottom 10%, we're going to go across in at 3.1 and try to read off the value there. So it's just an estimate, as I say. So that's going to be 2. That's going to be 4. So I'm effectively going halfway here. I'm going to read off there and read down. Got the value there for the 10th percentile, so that's 30, 32, 34, 36, 35 would be there, so I would say that 35.5 would be 35.5 kilograms. We have that.